Hey there guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Comic-Con Q&A. So recently I put up a post on my Instagram and Twitter asking people to send in questions. So I got a few, so I'm going to be answering them today. Now, if you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe down below so you can get more amazing content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. So, the first question. I want to go to Comic-Con, but I don't know when to buy my tickets. What do you recommend? I recommend you get them as soon as possible. Because if it's a guest that is really popular and is going to sell out, just get it now. Because if you don't get them now, you may regret it because you may miss that chance. Actually, pause this video right now. Go to the convention website, get your tickets and come back. Because then you know you've got them, you're safe, you're sorted, right? Cool. What's the one thing you always take to Comic-Con and never forget? There are multiple things that you should take to Comic-Con and not forget. But I'm going to say tickets, because if you haven't got your tickets, you're not getting in, okay? I'll do a whole Comic-Con video of like what to bring, what to do, what not to do, etiquette, that sort of thing. Comic-Con survival guide. So look out for that in the future. What is the difference between different convention companies and the conventions they run? A lot of them are very similar, but unless they are show specific, such as Walker Stalker and Destination Star Trek, because then they'll have like guests for those shows. So DST is complete Star Trek. Walker Stalker has Walking Dead and Game of Thrones, so that's just like tight-knit group of guests. So yeah, apart from that, they're pretty much the same. What's the price of autographs and photo ops for each convention company? So it's not the company that sets the prices, it's the guest management, and it will change. Because when I first met David Morrissey for the very first time, like last year, I had to pay £35, I believe, and now it's changed where you have to pay for selfies as well. When I met him, I didn't have to. So now I had to tell people that they needed £30 for the autograph, £30 for the selfie, and £50 for the combo. So you got a bit of a discount if you went for the combo, which is a really good deal. So, what is often sold at Comic-Cons? That really does depend on who goes in the vendors hall, because they could have clothing, pillows, blankets, pop figures, mugs, badges, iron-on patches, literally anything. There can be posters and exclusive items and things for the stars to sign. There's just loads. It really does vary. So like once you get into the convention, you just see what's available. It's just mind-blowing. Went to my first Comic-Con and I did not realise how much variety there was, because I saw everything from pop figures to dresses and shoes. It was so cool. Okay, how old do you have to be to volunteer? So of the 3 companies I've worked with, FanFest you have to be 18, MCM and Showmasters you have to be 16. For the rest of the companies, I'm not sure, so I'm going to throw my hands up. Those are the only 3 I know about. So if you are old enough for one of those 3, just go and apply. I'll probably put the link down below for all 3. So if you want to apply, have a bit of fun, meet some new people, get a great experience, do it for sure. Okay. What is the Cosplay Masquerade? So the Cosplay Masquerade is a showcase for cosplayers. So even if you haven't 100% made your own costume, you can still put yourself forward to show off the costume you are wearing, because it's literally about showing it off and having a great time. Because I did it with my Rey costume at Collectomania 26. I didn't win anything, but I still had a great time because I just got to encompass my character and literally become the character for a little bit, and it was just so much fun. What is a panel? So a panel is a chance for you to sit down, and it's a talk basically. So you can sit down and watch your favourite star talk about their life, their career, and there's even the opportunity for you to ask questions. And if you've got one that you are itching to ask this celebrity, just get up and queue or put your hand up and you might get picked. I've done this at DST and I managed to ask a question in every single panel I went to, except for the Ferengi family, so that was amazing. It's really lucky, but if you're that lucky, just go for it, trust me. So what tickets or passes are available? Again, depends on the convention. but all of them will have day passes, weekend passes, and if it's a 3-day convention, 3-day admission, and then there can be like add-ons and perks and packs like that. So with Destination Star Trek, there is the Lieutenant Pack, the Commander Pack, Captain Pack, and Admiral Pack. So each one will have different perks, and the Admiral is the top tier, which has all singing, all dancing, absolutely everything in it. So if you want me to do a video explaining the packages, just let me know down below, and I will do that for you. How long can you speak to the guest? So photo ops, you literally have enough time to say hello, how are you, goodbye, because it's an come in, get the photo, go out. Not really the best chance to be talking to your celebrity. So if you want to have a conversation with them, tell them something, you need to go and get an autograph. That's a lot easier. So with autographs, depending on how busy the guest is, you probably get 5 minutes, maybe more, maybe less, we don't know. It just depends. So how do photo ops work? So when you book a photo op, you'll have a ticket. Make sure you've got that with you. And when you queue up, you'll have it scanned, and then you'll go into the photo op room, drop off anything you don't want in the photo on a table, and then one by one you'll go into the photo area, and if you want to do a pose, ask for it. You never know what will happen. With John Barrowman, anything goes with that. Trust me, anything goes, but other celebrities may not want people hugging them or touching them, that sort of thing. Just respect the guest, is what I'm saying. Respect the guest and their wishes. But if they say yes to your pose, fabulous, go for it. But there's another thing, you never know. The guest may actually make up the pose themselves. Robert Englund did that with me and gave me a heart attack. Anyway, moving on. How do autographs work? So autographs are a little bit different. So when you queue up, you'll either have a virtual queue ticket, and then when that number's been called, you can go into the queue, or the queue's just so dead that you can just walk right up to the guest. So once you're in the queue and you've paid the volunteer and pulled out your item you want to sign, or picked a photo from the desk and got your personalisation note if you needed it, it's your time. So just enjoy it, relax, breathe. Please breathe before you do anything, because you don't want you passing out. So just tell the guest anything you want, give them a letter that you've written if you have, any little gifts. It's your time. The guest is focused on you, so take full advantage of it. And if there's no signs saying no selfies, ask. Trust me, ask. You never know what will happen, because it's happened to me before and I've got selfies. So these next questions are more oriented around my experiences at Comic-Con. So the first one is, which Comic-Con was the best out of all of the ones you've been to? This is a hard one, because I've been to nearly 10 conventions and they have all been absolutely incredible. But if I'm going on experience and memories, Walker Stalker. Hands down, Walker Stalker. I met so many people, made so many friends, had so many amazing memories, and it was just the best convention ever, honestly. So if you can go next year, it's February 2020 at the XL London, not XL Birmingham, XL London. If you can go, go. It is so much fun. You will not regret it. Okay, who is your favourite star you have met? Oh, crumbs. This is genuinely hard, because I've met so many incredible people. But if I'm going to have to narrow it down to one, David Morrissey. Hands down, David Morrissey. Because I worked his line at Walker Stalker as an ambassador, and at the end of the weekend I got my shirt signed by him. And after he finished signing my shirt, and he gave me a hug, again, dying, massive hug. And then as we came out of the hug, he took my hands in his and sincerely thanked me for all the hard work I did that weekend, and commented on what an amazing job I did. I'm getting stuttery just reliving it, because it was that, like, oh my god, David Morrissey is saying this to me. What the fudge? So yeah, David Morrissey, hands down. He's such a kind, gentle and humble human being, and if you ever get the chance to meet him, please do, because he's just so kind and generous and amazing. Honestly, do it. Okay, next. Best Comic-Con to go to? I think I may have answered that. with my favourite one, so I'm going to go FanFest Walker Stalker. But if you want a smaller convention and you prefer smaller ones, Collectomania is really good, or anything from like Showmasters, so Film and Comic Con Sheffield, Glasgow, Nottingham, that sort of thing. So honestly, just do your research and you'll find one that suits you. Okay. What is the best part of Comic Con? Now this is one of the best questions to close off the Q&A. For me, the best part of Comic Con is a sense of family. Because when you are in the event and you're surrounded by people who love the same fandoms as you and are literally so supportive and so kind, and just they're all there for the same reason, it's just so heartwarming. Because like, when I was at school, there was barely anybody who was in the fandoms I was in. And they were always like, oh Megan, why do you like this? Why do you like that? That's so stupid. Right. The second I got to Comic Con, I felt like I was home. It gave you that sense that you were here, you belonged there, you had a reason for being there, and it was just like, it melted my heart, it really did. It was just, words can't describe it. It's so heartwarming and beautiful and amazing, so I can't recommend going to Comic Con enough. It is the greatest experience you will ever have, if done right. Okay, that's all the questions I had this time. If you've got any more questions about Comic Con, cosplays, anything at all, just pop it in the comments below and I will do another Q&A video later on. So, for now, that's all, and I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you all soon.